After selling more than 275,000 X1s, Bavarian car maker BMW has given its compact SUV a facelift. BMW has put a lot of effort into expanding the range of engines. Now there are 3 gasoline and 5 diesel-powered engines to choose from. We tested the biggest diesel, the 160 kilowatt xDrive 25D. Max Rathmann of BMW explains that the new version basically has more paint, giving it a higher quality look. The new air intakes in 3 sections are elegantly trimmed, and the headlights have been redesigned with fog lamp surrounds and rings around the LED daytime running lights. Overall, it gives a more upscale impression. The new details give the front a more filigree appearance, so the new X1 doesn't seem as chunky as before. The doors give more of a 3D impression. They're accentuated by sills with chrome trim. The turn signals in the side mirrors are also new. Wolfgang Küppers of BMW points out that the side is no longer broken up by the turn signals, and that makes the car look sleeker and more elegant. The signals have been moved to the side mirrors, where they're far more visible, both from the front and the side. The indicator tells both the driver and the passenger when they're on. The taillights give the X1 a sporty touch. The trunk volume ranges from 420 to 1,350 liters with the rear seat down. Even so, it's still not as much as its competitor, the VW Tiguan, has to offer. In the X1's interior, the console's angled to the driver, and the satellite navigation system is hooked up to a dial switch. The screen has acquired chrome accents. The buyer can choose the style of decorative seams for the well-crafted seats. The rear seats offer plenty of room. The back of the 3-part rear seats can be quickly and easily adjusted a few centimeters forward and backward. The X1 xDrive 25D accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 6.8 seconds and consumes 5.5 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. The 160 kilowatt 4-cylinder engine has a 2-step turbocharger and an 8-gear automatic transmission. Car tester Jörg Schlockermann says one might well ask if we really need 8 gears, where 3 used to do the job. That sounds like a big American car. But it's quite sophisticated and surprisingly smooth, and it saves fuel. So he thinks this transmission is justified, even in a smaller car. The drivetrain is BMW's typical rear wheel or all-wheel drive, known here as the xDrive, depending on the model. For 3 of the available engines, the driver can choose between the 2. How does car tester Jörg Schlockermann rate the facelift? He thinks it was worth the effort, even if it's not immediately visible. It takes a closer look to spot. But when it comes to the technical improvements, it's apparent that BMW put a lot of work into the makeover, improving the quality of the interior and materials, points that had been criticized on its predecessor. The new X1 will be targeting the U.S. market for the first time. The largest gasoline-powered model, the 306 kilowatt xDrive 35i, is already on U.S. roads. But German drivers will have to wait for this model until sometime next year.